welcome to my channel. Today's video I am super pumped about. We are going to be reviewing the It's My Raye Raye palette, and oh my gosh, ever since I got this palette I have used it almost every day. I am absolutely in love. So of course you can see I've got half my makeup on, but we've not got any cheek color, we've not got any bronzer, we've not got any highlight, and of course the eyes are not done. So if you want to see how I use this palette to get today's look, then stay tuned. So let's check this palette out. It's a tri-fold palette. So first, when you flip it up, you've got your highlight colors and your contour colors. Then you want to flip it up again and it has an awesome mirror. Show the mirror just slightly. Okay, and then you have 15 awesome colors. So the look that I'll be doing today is going to incorporate some of these browns, the neutral colors, so you can see that, and then what these shimmers look like on the lid. So this is the palette, and like I say, I'm super pumped about it. I have been in love. All right, so let's go in with the middle contour shade Mocha. That's this color right here. And that's what I'm going to use to contour my cheeks. I'm trying out some new lighting also for filming, so I will decide after this video whether it's any good or not. I really think it's going to make things show up and pop a lot better, but I'm just hoping it doesn't like cast a dark spot on part of my face, or that it's not like way too bright. Okay, so I've used that center color Mocha to contour my cheeks. And in doing so, I need a little bit of a cheek color. So I'm going to go in with the color Fairy Tale. That's this color right here. And that's what I'm going to be applying as my blush. I'm just barely going to dip into it. And I'm using a very small brush that's perfect for travel. So as you can see, it will fit into the pan quite nicely. Just going to dip into that, like I say, very lightly. I'm going to use a very light hand when we go in with this. We just want a wash of color on the cheeks. So I'm just going to kind of stamp that throughout. Place the color and just blend what's there. To me, this kind of blends this in with my contour color and just makes it all kind of seamless and not like contour, blush, major distinction. If you're interested in seeing what foundation, setting powder, and concealer that I have on, I'll list that in the description box below. I'll also list all the colors out of the palette that I am using. Okay, so we're just going to take a flat brush and we're going to go into the very first color in the palette, Nudist, I believe it's called. Yes, Nudist. And I have already primed my eyes with my MAC paint pot, so I'm just going to take this color and brush all over the lid. This is just going to be a base for everything else that we're going to apply. For our transition shade, we're going to use the second color in the palette right here, Pancake. We're just going to put that slightly above the crease. Just use windshield wiper motions back and forth. This is just going to help all the other colors that we lay down kind of blend together seamlessly and not have any harsh lines. And I am telling you guys, I have not been this excited about a palette in such a long time. I had never heard of it, hadn't seen any reviews on it until I started doing some YouTube research, of course, after I bought it. And I'm telling you, I think it was $22 is the price on this palette. You can't beat it. Next, we're going to take the third color in the palette, Mousse, and we're just going to take that right into the crease with a fluffy brush. I know I've not mentioned the brushes that I've been using in this video. If you're interested, I can list them below. This is a Morphe R39 brush, but it's the same brushes that I have used in every video. I pretty much have the same eye routine, you will notice. Just like to switch it up with colors, stick with a matte look, or add a shimmer to the lid. Adding a shimmer to the lid just kind of makes a look a little more glamorous, makes it pop a little bit more, kind of amps up the look more so than just a matte. We're going to take this color right here, Allison, and put that on our outer V. And I also picked up this brush at Ulta the same day I got this palette. It's just a pencil brush. It's by Essence. I think it was like $1.99. Super, super cheap, but it is so soft and blends out so well. It's great for bringing that eye color down to the underneath portion. I like to always do that with whatever color, dark color I use on my outer V. I'm going to pick that brush up, the Morphe brush that we used in the transition color, and just take that. I'm not adding any additional product, just leaving what's already on there and just kind of softening the outer edges up so that all blends in with that crease color. Now for the lid, we're going to use 2 of these shimmer colors, and these are absolutely gorgeous. I will swatch a few of them on my hand. I don't really like swatches just because you can't really tell how they're going to look on your eye from a swatch on your hand, but I just want you guys to see how beautiful these colors are, how buttery they are, and how easy they are to work with. So I'll just tell you the names starting from here across, and then I'll just swatch it quickly and show you my hand. So right here we have Angel, Allison, Tiffany, Fairy Tale, and Passion. And let me tell you, this color looks completely different than what it looks like in the pan. It looks like a bright white color, and it's not. It's like a light shifting gold color. It is beautiful. Okay, so I've just dipped in once with each of these colors so that you could see it. Again, here's the colors from the pan: Angel, Allison, Tiffany, Fairy Tale, and Passion. And that's just one swipe across. These are absolutely gorgeous, y'all. I'm going to take Tiffany on this finger right here. I'm just going to start patting that on the outer portion of the lid, going into the center. What I like to do is kind of have a gradient look with my lid color. I like to have a darker shimmer on the outside and then the brighter color on the inside, kind of brighten up my eyes. And when they meet in the middle, of course, you kind of transition the colors together. So that's what I plan to do. So I am patting it right in the center, and we will go over that with the lighter shade. Now we're going to take that light color Angel. We're just going to start patting that in. And then just lightly tap over when you get to the center. That way those 2 colors kind of mix together. I hope you can see how that looks. I'll try to zoom in. It looks gorgeous. You don't have to use your finger. If you're more comfortable using a flat synthetic brush, one like this Morphe M421 brush would be great to use. You could spritz it with some MAC Fix Plus, a little water, and just dip in there. This would give you a little more precision as far as the inner portion of your lid. Now it's time for highlight, and I love all of these colors right here, but the color we are going to be using today is the center color, Rayediant. It is absolutely gorgeous. Again, I'm just kind of keeping this highlight back. I'm not going forward all the way on my cheek. And I do like to pull it down just slightly and just make sure that it's really blended into the skin. To kind of finish everything off, I'm going to go back into that darkest color, Midnight. I may have called that Allison earlier, I'm not sure. Where we may have covered up with some of that shimmer, we're just going to kind of go back over that so that there is some darker on the outer portion, and you can even go ahead and bring it down. I'm sure a lot of you have already heard about this. I had already heard of it, just never have tried the product. And they actually had this trial size, I believe this is trial size of all these Benefit products, on sale. The color I thought was going to be too dark for me. The woman showed it to me 2 different times because you could get all 3 of these for $10, which really is an amazing deal. I just kept saying, I think the color's too dark, I think the color's too dark, and then I thought for 10 bucks, there might be one of them I could work with. Turns out, absolutely love it all. This is in shade 5, and I'm just going to trace the under portion of my eyebrow, fill in right here in the front, and then we'll take the Goof Proof and just fill in the rest. Super easy. Finish it off with some gel to kind of hold it in place. I don't know why it has taken me so long to try this product, but I will definitely be using this trio from here on out. There are 2 different sizes on each side of this brush as far as the comb part goes. One's smaller than the other side. I don't know if that's showing up or not. I like to take that smaller side and just start kind of combing upward and then back. And then I still like to take a spoolie and just set that into place where I want it to be. So I'm going to finish the other brow off camera, add some eyeliner and some lashes, and we'll be right back to finish out this lower lash line and talk about this palette. I finished up my other brow, added some eyeliner and some Ardell natural lashes. I'm hoping this lash is going to stay in place. And now we're just going to smoke out the lower lash line and we'll be finished with this look. So I'm going to go in with Midnight. That's that darkest color that we used on the outer V. I'm just going to take that on my little pencil brush that I used and just take that underneath about halfway. I'm going to take that pointed brush and go in with Angel, the color right here. We're just going to hit the inner corner of our eyes with that, just to kind of highlight it a little bit more. Add a little extra pop because, you know, I'm extra. I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. I have had a blast filming so far. Starting to get a lot more comfortable filming. I wasn't real comfortable right at first, of course. Who is? And you're just talking to yourself, basically. But I have really had a lot of fun doing this, and I plan to continue doing this. So you guys leave me some comments below. Let me know things you'd like to see, things you would suggest that I do differently. You tell me. So I'm going to go in with Tiffany. That was the red color right here, the red shimmer. I'm just going to take that on a flat MAC brush. And I'm just picking up the color. If you can see, I'm just picking up the color on the very tip of that brush. And I'm just going to pull that in very closely. Again, you will have creasing issues even with shimmers. But this color is just so beautiful. How can you not bring it all the way in? I'm just going to pop some mascara on my lower lash line and we'll be ready for a little setting spray and talk about this palette. All right, let's go in with a little MAC Fix Plus. Lock everything in. I hope these colors are showing up on camera because they are absolutely gorgeous, you guys. The colors blend amazing. I know we didn't get into a ton of the mattes. We did this all over the lid. These two as transitions. This is the outer V. All of these blend awesome. Again, I'm not a big swatcher, so I'm not going to swatch them for you and show you any of that, but I've not had any issues with anything looking patchy. The shimmers last all day. Nothing gets creasy. The highlight, I hope you can see that popping highlight on my cheek right there. Oh, girl, I'm telling you, the highlight in this palette is, everything in this palette is amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure and give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Check out some of my other videos. I'll try to link some of those below. And stay tuned for more.